Hello, music lovers. Before we dive into the fascinating journey of the bass guitar, we want to remind you to press that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support enables us to bring you more amazing content. Today, we're about to embark on an epic journey, a journey that explores the thumping heart of many of our favorite songs. Yes, we're talking about the bass guitar, but where did it all start? How did it evolve? And why is it so important in modern music? Stick around to find out. Now, let's get started with our deep dive into the world of the bass guitar. Have you ever stopped to wonder, what's the story behind the thump in your favorite songs? That's right, we're talking about the bass guitar. Born in the 1930s, the bass guitar's journey started with Paul Tutmarc's experimental designs. But it was Leo Fender who really pushed the boundaries, introducing the first mass-produced electric bass. This was a game changer, a seismic shift in the world of music. And so the bass guitar, with its deep resonant tones, was born. That was the birth of the bass guitar, a revolution in the making. The bass guitar didn't just stop evolving in the 1950s, oh no, it was just getting started. This instrument in its infancy was about to undergo some significant transformations. The first major change came in the form of electrification. It was in the mid-1950s that the electric bass guitar was introduced, a development that changed the game for bassists everywhere. This new design, with its solid body and electric amplification, provided a more reliable and consistent sound compared to the traditional upright bass. It allowed players to explore new territories, giving them the freedom to experiment with their tone and technique. The electric bass guitar was not just a tool for rhythm anymore, it was now a vehicle for innovation and creativity. As we moved into the 60s and 70s, the bass guitar started to take center stage. It was no longer hiding in the background. In the world of rock and funk music, the bass guitar became a star. Bands like The Who, Led Zeppelin, and Parliament Funkadelic used the bass guitar not just as a rhythmic backbone, but also as a lead instrument. The intricate bass lines and grooves they created are still iconic and influential today. Then came the 80s, a decade that introduced another significant development in the world of bass guitar: the rise of the slap bass technique. This percussive style of playing, characterized by slapping the strings with the thumb and popping them with the fingers, brought a new level of rhythmic complexity and musicality to the instrument. It was popularized by virtuoso players like Larry Graham and Flea, whose aggressive and funky slap bass lines became signatures of their respective bands. As we entered the 90s and the new millennium, the bass guitar continued to evolve, with various new techniques and styles being explored. From the smooth and melodic lines of jazz fusion to the heavy and aggressive tones of metal, the bass guitar proved its versatility time and time again. And just like that, the bass guitar became an essential part of every band, every concert, and every music genre. Today, the bass guitar is more than just an instrument. It's a statement. In the grand symphony of modern music, the bass guitar sets the tempo, enriches the melody, and underscores the rhythm. It's the undercurrent, the heartbeat, and the pulse. It's the thump in your chest when your favorite song comes on. In rock, pop, funk, and jazz, the bass guitar is the unsung hero, working behind the scenes to create depth and dimension. It's the bridge between the rhythmic drums and melodic guitars, the glue that holds a song together. It's the foundation upon which all other instruments build, the steady beat that guides them. Yet it's more than just a musical tool. The bass guitar has evolved into a symbol of coolness and rebellion, a badge of honor worn by those who dare to be different. It's the instrument of choice for music legends like Paul McCartney, whose melodic bass lines shaped the sound of the Beatles; Flea, whose slap bass technique propelled the Red Hot Chili Peppers to stardom; and Geddy Lee, whose complex rhythms and riffs redefined the role of the bass in Rush. These musicians and countless others have harnessed the power of the bass guitar to create unforgettable music, inspiring generations of players and listeners alike. They've shown us that the bass guitar is not just an instrument, but a powerful voice in its own right. So the next time you listen to your favorite song, remember the thump that grounds it all. That's the bass guitar. From an experimental design in the 1930s to a staple in every band, the bass guitar's journey is a fascinating one. This journey began with early innovators who dared to reinvent the traditional upright bass, introducing a more portable and versatile instrument. The bass guitar was no longer just a shadow of the lead guitar, but a voice on its own. As the decades rolled on, the bass guitar evolved with the times, taking on different shapes, sizes, and sounds. It became a critical tool for creating the rhythmic backbone of a myriad of music genres, from jazz to rock, from pop to funk. Fast forward to today, the bass guitar holds a position of undeniable importance in modern music. It's not just an instrument, but a powerful force that shapes the rhythm, the mood, and the overall vibe of a song. And there you have it, the rhythm of history, the story of the bass guitar.